Good morning, Mick Flanagan here in the Philippines. We were just talking about childhood, and I told Jean here about an experience I had as a kid. I used to go play football in the park. It's only 50 yards away when I'm 6, 7 years old with other friends. I came out the gate one morning and I ran back in. I said, bloody hell, mother, the armies are on the street. Are we at war? And they're all coming down with their guns, and I'm very frightened as a little kid. Anyway, it transpired that it's only the territorial army using the park for a practice. I just stayed in that morning, and when they cleared off, I was back out playing football. But at the time, it was scary for a little kid walking out, seeing all those men in uniform. But you have a more real experience of the army in the Philippines. Maybe you can. I thought you might be interested in this story. Can you tell them?
Yeah, I have just a very little story to tell you about my childhood experience about the maybe war. When I was a kid, 7 years old, in year 1986, if I'm not mistaken, on that day, that is the schedule that the buyer of my mother of the banana who came to buy my mother's banana, and also my father went to bring our own banana also because we have plenty banana. So my father bringing the banana to the location, but by the Carabao. And then on that maybe around 10 or 9, I can't remember the time, but it's just around that time. I am put my brother, my younger brother, in a swing, in a cloth swing, and then I let him to sleep. When he sleep, me and my other brother, he is 2 years old, and then my youngest brother who's in the swing, he is a month old, maybe he is 6 months old if I'm not mistaken. And then so when my younger brother sleep, we play with my other brother outside in our house. And then when we just started playing, we heard that there's like plenty footsteps, and then it's like plenty footsteps and it's like heavy. So we just looked up and look, and then we saw a plenty army coming at the back of our house. And then I felt very nervous, I felt very scary, and felt a bit like shaking. I'm shattered, and I don't know what I felt on that time, but I can't move. We just following them, and then they just stopping in our little balcony in front of our house. And then so when they are all there, so me and my brother, we going up, and then we go to my mother's room, my parents' room, because they have a window there and we can look in the balcony. And then I keep looking on there, I keep looking on it, but I am shaking, I am scared. And then I'm holding my brother, and then I keep telling to my brother, they are still there, they are still there, I'm scared. So my brother didn't say anything also, and then just look at me and then said. But later on, I felt relieved, I felt happy when I saw them, that they are like in hurry to get their things, pack their things, and then they like pack walk fast, and then the others are running. I said, oh, thanks God that they are gone. So I felt relieved. So we going into our loan, and then so I just felt comfortable that they are gone. And then maybe just a couple of minutes, I heard a gunfire. It's like a continuous gunfire. So I get panic, and then what is that? So what is that? And then it's like a gunfire that it's like continuous a gunfire. So I get my brother, and the swing, in the clothes swing. I get my brother, I hold my brother like that, my months old brother, and then I hold my other brother in my other hand, and then we go in our back door because we have neighbor. Maybe it's about 25 meters or 30 meters far, in next to, they are opposite to the basketball court. So we are at the back door, and then I keep shouting because the gunfire is keep, continuous, and then I heard also a big boom. It's like explosion, and then so I'm shaking really too much, for a little girl, a little
Oh, young.
kid. I'm very young.
Who are they fighting?
They said it's an NPA, because they said that
A New People's Army, or
yeah, there is an NPA there. There is an NPA there, so they are like shooting the NPA. So I am shouting our neighbor and asking for a help, and then they are scared also, because that's the first time that we heard that it's like that happening to our village. And then so I keep shouting, I felt like crying. I said, I'm like shouting the name of our neighbor, and then they kept shouting back also. It's like, come here, come here, come here. But I kept thinking, maybe if I run there, maybe the bullet will go through my body like that. But I need to be brave, and I need to run fast. So I walk down. We have maybe 3 steps. We have little steps from our back door, and then so I keep like, I get a strength to run fast, and then I'm carrying my brother, I'm holding it tight, and then I run fast until I get to their house. And then I feel, like, because I'm very scared that maybe the bullet will go through my body like that. So when I get there, then so everybody is panic, everybody is, don't know what to do, because it's like explosion, and then it's gunfire. Then later on, everybody's decide to move into a school, because we have a school there. That is the only one concrete building. So everybody is moving there. So we are running, and then the mud is up to my knees, and then the others just below my knees, and then the others is up above my knees. But so when they are running, I run also. I'm holding my brother here, and then I'm grabbing my other brother here, and then I run fast as fast as I can. And then but I didn't really forget my brother. I just holding them tight, and then just, but I'm very, very, very scared. But they said that if you are in that situation, if you are scared, if you are in panic, you can get all your double your strength. So I am very thankful that I didn't fall down, because the mud is up to my knee. It's hard to pull my legs, but I try my best that I can get into the school. Then when we are in the school, maybe just a couple of minutes, I don't know how long, I can't, really remember how long is the gunfire stay. Maybe more than half an hour or less than half an hour, but for sure maybe it didn't last for an hour. But we are all scared. And then when my mother and my father heard the gunfire, they said, that is our village, the gunfire is from our village. My mother and my father, they just crying there, they're hugging, and then my mother is crying to death and say, our kids, and then my mother is crying too. It's crying, because we are all very scared, and I'm very scared.
You're really living it.
I'm very scared also on that time. I'm really sorry.
It's okay. Have a breather. You're getting emotional. You're really living it. It's like built up in you. Maybe you didn't let it out before. So
Yeah.
they're scared.
Yeah, they are all scared, and then so my mother, they're crying, and then my mother really thought that we are all dead for the gunfire that they heard and the explosion that they heard. My father and my mother, they thought, also the other people there who's there who do their bananas, they thought that everybody, people in the village, they are all gone, we are all gone. So, and then later on, there's a message that say that, oh, people who is in the school, let them go back home. So he said, so we are still scared, so we didn't go back. So, and then they summon again and say, if we don't go back home, they're gonna be angry. So we slowly going back home, but I didn't go home because I'm still scared. So I stay in our neighbor house also that I ran. And then I saw, but because it's very clear, because next to the basketball court, I can see our house, and I can see also that they are plenty in our house na, the armies in our house na, because I leave the front door open. So they come in, and then they are eating because we have food there that my parents left for us. And then they are eating. We have bayan there that my father get from the river, and then
just help themselves.
Yeah, just like that, because nobody's home, but our house is open. And then my mother, we have also a big can, because that is the used before, that the people, we it's like a fish inside of the big can, cook in a vinegar, like that. They eat that one also. And then they just walking into our floor, and then it's very muddy our floor na, and are very muddy our floor, and then we scrub that one all the time. But they don't think, they just walk in bringing their boots, and then they're eating. So one, they said, Jean, you should go back to your home, because look, oh, they are in your house. You should go there, you should be there.
Yeah, but you're only 7 years
Yeah,
old.
but I am scared. I said, no, I'm scared. I said, I will go there if somebody will come with me. So there is one woman volunteer who come with me. So I go there, and then they are all there. And then I didn't notice that what they do to our house. And then when my parents arrive, so we just being like, okay, because we are scared of them. But after, when they're gone, we just notice what's gone to the things. We have little sari store, because my mother have that one for her customer for the banana. And then the army took one brim of a cigarette. And then my mother have a storage box also, that she put her clothes there, her and then it's all scattered. And then they take things. And then in front of our house, we have a big guava tree there. And then we have a very beautiful orchid. And then it's plenty flower, that one. They took it, that one also, they bring it with them.
Took an orchid?
Yeah, they took the orchid. And then, so what can we do? It's nothing. We don't say anything because we're scared. And then we have also a very pretty looking sugar cane. It's big. It's like as big as this one, and then it's very tall. We didn't get it, but they get it all. It's all gone. What's left is just the very little, like that. And then they just
It's like looting, they have an issue with they're fighting the NPA, but they should have respect for the lives they're disrupting there in the village.
I don't know.
No respect, and they're thieving.
I don't know. Maybe before they are different. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they are like that before. And then yeah, that's happened. But you know, I maybe when that one happened to me when I was a kid, maybe until now it's still inside of me. I didn't you know, maybe release the 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 scared, the nervous and everything. It's inside me. I kept in me. I know that there is somebody watching this that who experienced also this war in the village, and they are experienced like what I experienced. But this is what I feel. But everybody feel the same, probably what I feel.
It's best to get it out your system, and anybody watching from had that experience can get in touch, leave a comment for you.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, I forgot to tell you about I got an elder sister. I forgot to tell you about where she is when that one happened. Why is it me who look after our brother? Because on that time she have also a very important in school. They have exams, so she need to be there. She is not allowed to absent, so no choice, so it's me. But when I'm at age of 7, we grow up like matured, you know. Our parents bring us like a matured, so we are matured on that time of age. But I am little, you know.
You're only 7, but in a way it's a good job you were there, because you looked after your 2 little brothers and they're okay, and
Yeah,
you got them to safety.
yeah, because I didn't, even I am panic, even I'm shattered, even I am very nervous.
You did well.
I never forget my 2 brothers. I bring with me where I go, even you know, just fighting.
Yeah, well done, babe.
Even you know, it's our village is very muddy. I'm just fighting that I can lift at my legs. So I hope that you're gonna watch my little story of my life
Maybe you'll tell
and
another one
my
next time.
experience. Yeah, there are some more experience
Okay.
from the village, but if you are not bored listening of my experience of the story of my life, just follow my story. Maybe that's it for today.
Okay.
And I hope that you know you will watch it.
Okay, we're finishing there.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Really, I'm very appreciated.
Well done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. God bless.